Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back. My name is Dee and this is Dee's Bookish Musings, where I'm sharing my love for reading at my own pace. Welcome back to another video. So this is going to be sort of like a different video. I got this video idea from Literary Layer, where I show you what's in my bag plus talk about some books just a little bit. So I decided going forward, I am going to record whatever I want to record. You know what I'm saying? So it might not be book related, it might be book related. I'm thinking about doing a video on do's and don'ts of planning a wedding. Let me know if you would be interested in hearing like my experience on that. So yes, Literary Layer, she's been doing, I think she's made like 2 or 3 videos like this, where she talks about what's in her bag and also, you know, the books that she's currently reading. Historically, I used to be a bag lover. I still love bags, I really do, but I have not like been on binges buying bags like I used to. I tend to have a very expensive taste when it comes to bags. So I completely shut that down years and years ago, and I may buy a bag here and there. So this latest bag that I didn't purchase it. My new hubby purchased it for me in Puerto Rico. It was purchased in Puerto Rico. We went to a Coach store. It was my first time going to Puerto Rico, and honestly, I was amazed at some of the stores that they had. We went to San Juan. We spent our honeymoon in San Juan, and we went to Old San Juan. It was almost like a outdoor shopping mall, but just picture old buildings. I will put a picture up somewhere so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. But anyway, so we purchased this at the Coach store in San Juan, Puerto Rico. And here it is, y'all. When I saw this bag hanging on the wall, this was the only one that I wanted. And so this is the Gingham City Straw Tote, or Gingham Straw City Tote. I think that's the name of it. I love it. It's going to be my summer bag. It goes with everything. I love the Coach logo on the front, and I love like the straw detailing of this bag. And I love totes. I really love a good tote bag. Perfect for the summer, perfect for going to the beach. I do plan on going to the beach several times this summer, and also the pool. And this is the bag I'll be carrying. And so just to let you know the things that I'm going to pull out of this bag, I normally would not carry or would not normally be on this bag, but just because I just came back from my honeymoon today, we touched ground at about, I want to say 12 o'clock noon, 12, something like that, 12 o'clock noon. These are the items that I currently have in this bag, but I normally wouldn't carry this much stuff in the bag. So I'm just gonna pull out stuff. Let me hold the bag up, because I know people like when you hold the bag up and you're pulling things out so they can see, you know, the bag too. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna pull out are my keys. Here are my keys, nothing fancy. The next thing is, let's see here. I got some gifts. This is like a little coin pouch. It says Puerto Rico in these beautiful bright colors. I'm debating if I want to give this to my sister or if I want to keep it for myself. We will see. I did buy her some other things too, but yeah, this is one of the the souvenirs that I bought. The next thing I have is coffee, because you can't go to Puerto Rico or San Juan without getting yourself some coffee. And so this is the El Coqui 100% Cafe Puro. I think that just means ground coffee from Puerto Rico. And so this was $9. And so I can't wait to see how this is going to taste. I think I'm gonna brew it up tomorrow. Then I've got my charger. This is my new phone. I'm recording on my iPhone 17 Pro. And then I've got a adapter, because the phone doesn't come with the adapter. Phones do not come with adapters anymore, y'all. It comes with the cord, I think, or does it? I'm not sure. But this is also the cord for my charging cord for my Osmo Nano. Yeah, so it works for my iPhone as well. Then I've got my sunglasses, not my sunglasses, but my regular glasses. And I stored the glasses in these 2 side pockets right here, little pockets in the back. I just put my glasses in there, and then it's got a zipper pocket on the other side of the bag. Then I've got just a bag from a store in San Juan, Puerto Rico called the Haitian Gallery. This is where I bought some jewelry. I actually bought this from the Haitian Gallery. Beautiful. I bought 2 of these, one for my sister and one for myself. And then another one, I think it's in the bag. But yeah, I took it out of this bag and just put it in a little sash or something like that. But this is the name of the store, just in case you go to Puerto Rico. Haitian Gallery, Arts and Crafts. And here is the address. All right, so got a little bag. I'll keep this as my souvenir. And then I've got, this is probably TMI, but I wanted to have this just in case. I didn't need it, but it's some Docalax. This is real life over here, okay? Docalax, because your girl was not getting her fiber in, okay? Was not getting her fiber in, and so I want to make sure I stay regular. Then I've got my book, the current book that I'm reading. This is Only for the Week, the Forever Falling series by Natasha Bishop. I'm reading a little bit of everything this summer because if you have been watching my videos, you guys know I have been going through. And so just escaping into some romance, some thrillers and things like that, you know, has really been distracting me. So I'm reading a little bit of romance. I don't have any thoughts about it right now because I'm not too far in. I left my bookmark at home, so I'm just using a pen actually to keep track of where I am. And then here are some cards that we received from our wedding. I actually opened this one, and y'all, with some money in here, so I'm sure it's going to be some cash, gifts, gift cards and things like that in here. And so I'm gonna take this back to my new home with my new hubby, and we're gonna open them up together and then decide what we're gonna do with the gifts. Then I've got an umbrella because it did rain one day in Puerto Rico, I think on Thursday, Friday, yeah, no, yeah, no, Thursday it rained. Not all day, but a good bit of the day. So we bought a umbrella from Marshall's, actually. This one came from Marshall's. They actually have a Marshall's in Puerto Rico. Then I stuffed my dad's t-shirt. He wanted a t-shirt, so I got him a t-shirt. It just says Costa Azul, Puerto Rico. And it says the same thing on the back. And so it's 100% cotton. It feels good. It was overpriced as usual. Everything's overpriced when you visit like these islands and things like that. But anyway, it is what it is. We didn't actually spend a whole lot of money. I think we spent about $1,000 between like little gifts, food and stuff like that. Like room, amenities, stuff like that. So that was not too bad. And then I got myself a t-shirt, and I just stuffed these in here so I did not, because they wouldn't fit my bag, my, not carry-on, but my, what do you call it when you give them the bag? Yeah, when you give them the bag, it was overstuffed, so I had to take those 2 t-shirts out. And so this one just says Pina Colada, Puerto Rico, because Puerto Rico is the first maker of the, or the original maker of the Pina Colada. If you watch my video, I don't know if I'm gonna post it or not. I think you may have seen that video where I showed a little clip of the actual restaurant, I think, where the Pina Colada was created. And so, yeah, then I've got another plastic bag. This one is actually the Register of Deeds, because I just dropped off my marriage license when we got back. I put it in the mail. So it's official, y'all. I am now off the market. Good times. Okay, so got some Clorox wipes, because when I travel, I disinfect everything. I disinfect the handles on the furniture, the lounge chairs, because where we stayed, it was beautiful. We stayed like on the first floor. We had like a patio area. You probably saw me reading my book, lounging on the lounge chair that lays back. And also there was a big, huge, I don't remember what they're called, but a big, huge, like an egg chair, but just bigger. And then we have access to everything right there, like within footsteps, right? To the pool, to the jacuzzi, to the chairs, all of that. So I wiped everything that I'm touching down, spray it down, because I did not want to come back with the cooties And so pills, which just emptied out in my bag. And I take a lot of supplements. I take one prescription medication, well, one like prescription pill, which is this pill right here for a chronic issue that I have. Then I've got vitamin D. I take that, 5,000 units. Then I take a multivitamin, and I take some other magnesium and some other supplements. And I didn't bring this trip because I didn't want to overdo it, right? I just bought the essentials. Yeah, so I keep them in here. It's like a little wheel. You push this little button right here and it spins to the next open slot. You open it up and you get your pill out. Then I've got some nose spray. This is prescription intratropium bromide nasal spray. Then I've got this strap that came on my bathing suit. It actually, how does it go? I think it goes like this to keep the girls up or whatever, but I wore it like strapless, but this was an option. This came with it. What else do I have in here? Okay. Then I've got some jewelry from this store that I showed you, the Haitian, where's that bag? Here it is. The Haitian Art Gallery, it says. Yeah. The Haitian Gallery Arts and Crafts. Okay, so I purchased this one for myself, and then I purchased this one for my sister in beautiful like summer color. She's got lots of different outfits that she could wear with that. And then I bought this one, more like a everyday bracelet. It's so beautiful, y'all. It was only $10. These bracelets were only $10, so I could not resist buying these. And then my sister also wanted, she also wanted a, where is it? God, I hope I got it. Dang, I can't find it. She wanted a magnet for her refrigerator. And I thought I bought it. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Here it is. It says Puerto Rico. So this is also hers. And then I got this little head thing. Head band. I bought this. This was, how much was this? $9. I like the colors. So went ahead and purchased this. Then I got a key to my vehicle, which was, this might sound crazy to you, which was very, what's the word? It was very big, or big for me, because my new husband told me, I discussed it with like my coach or whatever, my coach, and she control issues. He said I had control issues, right? And I probably do, but you know how you can be a certain way, but you don't recognize it until somebody tells you. And so I wanted to make sure that I let go control, because now it's not just me. I have to think about somebody else, and something is, it may seem as simple as a car key. Giving someone a car key it should be easy, right? But it was hard for me to do because I've been single. I mean, I've been in relationships and things like that, but now I'm married. But even if you're in a relationship, you're still considered single. You're still on your own. Technically, if something goes down, you know, it's just you or whatever. I can only speak for myself. It's just me. And so giving him a key, not because I don't trust him, is just that I've always had just myself to rely on. And I'm always thinking in the back of my mind, what happens if, you know what I mean? Something happens in my car. It's all on me, but it's not all on me anymore. I have somebody else. Two is better than one, okay? And so I put this purposely, I took this out of my dresser before I went to the hotel that I had my wedding in, because I was gonna give this to him, but I left it here. I left it somewhere. I couldn't find it. Yeah, but here it is. I actually put it in this bag because, I'm gonna give it to him. I know that was a long explanation, but hey, real life over here. All right, and so then I got myself this little shot glass. It says Puerto Rico. I collect these wherever I go on vacation. I have other ones. And then lastly, I think, or two things, I've got my wallet. I carried this YSL card wallet with me because it was easy to carry because I have all my cards and stuff in this. And then I put cash in here. I took out cash for the trip and I put all in here. I use mostly cash. I rarely swipe my card because just because I didn't want to have to swipe. I knew I was going to be doing a lot of swiping. I had bills and I have bills to pay. So I took the cash out and I used mostly my cash. And so this came in handy for my trip. And then I got my passport, which I didn't need, but I brought anyway. We went to Puerto Rico. A passport is not needed, but just in case, because I didn't want to get in a situation where the rules have changed, because I don't follow the news, y'all. I went ahead and brought that. And then I just got this Coach tag for the bag. It says Gingham Straw City Tote. It was on sale. It was not expensive at all. It was like $180 something. So yeah, that was a gift, I guess. A gift, you could say, to me. But the vacation was also my gift as well. So yeah, that's what I have in my Coach Straw Tote. Coach Straw Tote. I told you about the book that I'm reading just for the summer. I will get back to you regarding my thoughts on it. It got a little bent up like in travel, but that's okay. It's perfectly fine. I do like how the book, like the pages of the book, it's a very floppy book. It's got, I want to say text messages or media, which I found myself liking that. So the other book that I am reading, which is a surprise to me, is this book right here. It's called Black. But somebody long time ago, when I first started making videos, maybe a couple months in, told me I should read this book, Black. And I did write it down. I put it on my radar. I did purchase it from Amazon because I found it for like 99 cents or something like that. And I think it's a multiple books. So I actually opened this before we took off to Puerto Rico. I went to Kindle, the Kindle app, because I didn't bring my Kindle. I didn't want to do all that. So I just had my phone. I downloaded the Kindle app and I opened the app up, and the first book that popped up was this one. So this is historical fiction. It's a slave narrative, and I didn't want to do that to myself. I did not want to. But since it was the first book that popped up, and I remember the viewer telling me I should read it, you know, I just went with it. I just went with it, and I haven't gotten too far into it, so we will see. I do like it so far, but that is it, you guys. That is this video. Very light for coming back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all of those who left comments, and I really do appreciate it. So I will see you guys in the next video. I don't know what that video will be. I'm also on a fitness journey as well. I am keeping up with that. I do have a separate channel on that, but I kind of let it go for a moment just because I was in the throes of grieving for my mother, planning her funeral, planning my wedding, all of that. So it's on hold. That I'm still like on the journey, but recording and things like that is on hold. But fitness is my passion. Fitness and health is my passion. I love books too, but if I had to choose, fitness and health would definitely win. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care and be blessed.